Hello there, my Capricorn collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Capricorn. I'm going to try something a little different here with you, Capricorns. Let's see what's up. Ooh, 8 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. Well, we're going to change what we thought we were going to do here. So, look at that. 8 of Cups aspires to the 9 of Cups. Look at this energy with you. Wow. Focus on your dreams, your intentions, what your sort of outlook is. Be very mindful of that. Beautiful golden abundance energy. But of course, Capricorn, with you, you notice not everyone is really happy with these sort of vibes you got going on here, Cappies. Especially those of you really focusing on your shadow self. 8 of Cups is a solitary journey. 9 of Cups is what's happy to you. What brings you happiness? What's this sort of wish fulfillment energy? What's this, what are you aspiring to right now? There's a competitive vibe to this as well. So those of you, life's competitive, so that shouldn't overwhelm you either, right? Ace of Swords. Stay focused now, Capricorns. So there's the Queen of Pentacles, and the winner is Capricorn. There's the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. Oh, the 10 of Cups, 8, 9, 10 of Cups. Some of you are learning to prioritize right now. Mercury retrograde vibes here. What's your favorite astrologer? There's the Queen of Cups. Oh, look at this. You got a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. What's between the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles? Oh, the fucking Queen of Swords. There you go. There's 3 queens. What's between the Sun and the 10 of Cups? The 2 of Wands. Ooh. If you could dream it, you could achieve it. And then you got 3 queens right here. General vibe over all that is the Gemini vibe, the Lover's energy. I was going to say Libra energy, the Lover's vibe. Ooh, Lord have mercy. This is where things can get messy. This is where things can get messy with you, Capricorn. 6 of Cups here with the 3 of Cups. Oh, sweet Jesus. Don't overcomplicate things right now, Capricorn. There's the 5 of Wands. That almost feels very secondary to you. Damn, there's the Queen of Wands. You got all 4 queens out here. Notice you don't have an Empress energy or an Emperor vibe here. So, way too many queens there. Way too many queens. Four queens, but no Empress. Ace of Swords there with the 9 of Wands. Oh. Oh, Capricorn, you with like the work dynamic, the group dynamic with you. There's the 8 of Pentacles. There's the Hierophant vibe. 4 of Wands with the King of Wands. Ooh, ooh. Don't be somebody's next ex energy here. Whether this is work-related with you or some of you with regard to relationships or partnerships. Some of y'all have some really messy energies with really messy exes. So, mindfulness there. Everyone has exes. That's not the vibe here. But mindfulness of like how relationships end or what the sort of vibe is on that. Some of you with regard to like work options or work opportunities. Someone that might have been shagging somebody for a position. I feel like you're like a contender here for something. So I feel like you almost disturbed the groove vibe here, Capricorn. Ooh. Way too many messy energies. 4 queens and no like Empress. So this is like 4 distinct individuals. Or especially those of you with a group dynamic. Oh, fucking A. You go from the 8 to the 9 to the 10 of Cups. So, This is a really accomplished energy, Capricorn. This is a really accomplished energy. So those of you, when it comes to, once you start getting those successes in life, then you're going to attract certain type of individuals. And that makes the difference here. This can be genderless, so they don't have to be queens, but they can be a little snarpy like queens, right? Ooh. Damn, Capricorn. Two of Swords, the Libra vibe, the Fool vibe. There's the Ace of Pentacles. That's like that balance energy coming in. Damn, Capricorn, it is not lack of options or opportunities with you. I love this for you. Make smart choices. So a lot of mindfulness here. Whoever you sort of bring into your energy, whatever options or opportunities that you are being presented with, be mindful of that vibe. So I don't know if you're avoiding, some of you are avoiding just karmic, rather toxic relationships or partnerships, especially those that are based on just passionate connections. Some of you, with regard to like work options or work opportunities, someone could have been like kissing the wrong ass or doing something here, and you're like going to get an option or opportunity over that. It's not like a higher vibrational type vibe, but you should also be like well aware of this. So make sure that you're taking the stinger out of a lot of the sort of connections out there, knowing what's worth your time, energy, and attention and what's not. This feels Shakespearean, and then with a little bit of like the Bible in there. So what are you doing? I don't know if you're on a philosophical journey here, Capricorn, or some of y'all on a spiritual journey here, Capricorn, or whatever the hell this energy is. Mindfulness. You're like the Empress energy. So you got 4 queens, and then you have the Empress. And there's the Temperance Angel vibes. There's a group dynamic to this. So this definitely doesn't need to be romantic and based when it comes to you. Sagittarius, the 9 of Swords, there with the 3 of Cups. You have a Sagittarius rising moon or Venus, Capricorn. Watch one of Sagittarius's vibes or readings. Yeah, that's like the Sagittarius vibe. Sit your ass down. You don't have to do that much. This is like giving Evita vibes. She won't go scrambling over the back of the bar to be accepted. So you do not have to do that much, because those that are doing that much really aren't getting, for a lot of you, the options, the offers, or the opportunities. There's the Hierophant vibe. So it always comes down to like work energy with you. It's 8 of Pentacles. Whether this is like the physical work that you do, or you just sitting here working on yourself, focusing on yourself, learning to make smarter choices. So you're not like in the group dynamic. But even within that group dynamic, you got 5 of Wands energy. This takes you from being like a basic to being like the Empress energy. 4 of Wands, King of Wands, there to the 9 of Wands. Any of you that watch any of the like reality shows, like any of the Real Housewives or the dating shows where it shows all that sort of toxic relationships or partnerships, especially if it's based on passion alone, it's kind of like that. What the fuck are you even doing here, Capricorn? Oh, someone has said that about you. That could be part of the conversation. What is Capricorn even doing here? Oh. Avoid the messy. I feel like retrograde's been good for you. Page of Pentacles, there to the King of Pentacles, there to the Emperor vibes. Oh. Everybody wants you. Everybody needs you. But you need to make sure that you're choosing yourself. Ooh, all those queens. All those queens. But you're like the Empress. This could almost be imposter syndrome as well here. Capricorn having the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups there with the Queen of Wands. And then there you are in the Empress vibe. Look, everyone's got exes. But some of y'all, mindfulness with how those relationships or partnerships go. Watch any of the reality shows. So this should like take the stinger out of things. So that way you're not like taken advantage of. Options or opportunities show up. You go from the 8 to the 9 to the 10 of Cups. So you're on like your own little interesting journey here. And then you got like those that aren't. Ooh. Everyone has exes, but what's the sort of vibe on that? Capricorns, for some of you, if this is like success-based when it comes to you, Capricorn, as you start making more, as you start getting this sort of recognition, as your energy sort of upgrades, you're going to be meeting different types of people. But there's like usually one sort of common denominator with all those relationships or partnerships. Capricorn, if you wanted to be dating, you would be dating. You could have 3, 4, 5, 6 different choices. I don't feel like dating is your problem. But will you love me tomorrow? Oh, with don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Ooh, good playlist. Cause the hater's gonna hate, 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 hate. And the faker's gonna fake, 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 fake. You've got a lot of fake-ass energy around you. You, like, really change the group dynamics. If you've got Sagittarius, rising moon or Venus, watch a Sagittarius energy. 4 queens, and then you got the Empress vibe. So you're, like, changing up the group dynamics. None of this should overwhelm you, though. So some of you need to take time. Any of those toxic dating shows or anything that shows more toxic relationships or partnerships within either romantic relationships or partnerships, or y'all with the friends group dynamic, works group dynamic here, just kind of is what it is. It's the old saying, if you're going to kiss ass, make sure you're kissing the right ass. If you're going to be sleeping around with somebody, make sure you're sleeping with the right person. Some of you, the propriety of that makes a difference, especially when it comes to opportunities. Because a lot of companies aren't really digging that vibe anymore, especially if you have to let HR know if you're dating in the workplace. So this is like a very grown-up and a very... You need to be making some smart fucking choices. You ain't got time for dalliances. You ain't got time for like basic-ass energy here. Not if you want that upgrade. Especially those of you dating around in the workplace. This has all that sort of energy of that. If this isn't like romantic, it's like a business opportunity. So if you're working in like a work group, you're the one that's like getting all the attention now. Oh, for fuck's sake, Capricorn. The thing is, if you're dating, there's plenty of options or opportunities. So for some of you, this is going to be that sort of conundrum. You're going to have to make some really smart boss-ass decisions here. The Gemini energy feeling more like Libra energy, and then with the Emperor and the Empress vibe here, this is some of you are going to go off and do your own thing, create your own thing, and that definitely separates you from the others. So happily single or happily dating, but you're going to go off and do your own thing. It's such a basic energy, though. So don't be basic here, Capricorn. Watch any of the reality shows and understand how that is. Capricorn, for some of you, you're going to be having to look at relationships or partnerships differently. So this is more like contracts. So before you put a ring on the finger, you definitely want to make sure you have a prenup. Any sort of business options or opportunities that you have, make sure that you have contracts in place. Because you're like going to surpass everybody. The four queens there, but then you're like this emperor, empress energy. Oh, damn. Some of you, this can just be basic sort of karmic energy. You got a lot of choices, a lot of options. It's a very fertile energy, so mindfulness there. Some of you are dealing with like the same basic sort of vibes. So if you like date the same type of people that always have the same type of drama, it's mindfulness on that. Good retrograde vibes. Ooh, Cappies. I mean, even with the music choice. But Will You Love Me Tomorrow, Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls, and Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. So, you're changing the group dynamic. And, y'all, whatever this sort of group dynamic is, whatever your favorite, like, very toxic, like, dating show or relationship show, some of you, this is like the seriousness. Once you start making more money, once you start getting better options and better opportunities, you're going to have to make sure that any of your relationships or partnerships, you're making some smart fucking choices. I always feel like everyone wants to be your next ex. Because who gives a fuck if the relationship works? There's a good payout in the end. So, know who you're dealing with and make choices accordingly. This is going to be fun for you. But it's definitely going to be different. Damn, all four queens. And then you got the emperor and the empress energy. So, damn it. Know your value, know your worth. Some of you that makes a decision. Some of you that informs like decisions. Especially when it comes to the upgrade. You can't be sloppy energy if you want to move up. Especially if where you work, they require you to disclose if you're dating somebody in the workplace. Ooh, this could be messy and just very... It's so fucking basic. That's the thing is, everything about this is so basic. So you're switching up the group dynamic. Emperor, Empress energy. Some of you, I feel like that's you within yourself. So you're not like... whatever you achieve, whatever growth you have is because you put forth the time, energy, and effort. So you're able to create it, move forward with it, and that definitely switches the whole dynamic up with you. And whoever the fuck you're dealing with. I mean, everyone has exes, but what's the sort of vibe with the exes? That shouldn't overwhelm you at all. Some of y'all, that's just sort of the way that it is. Especially when you start pulling the Hierophant, the Emperor, the Empress energy. You definitely don't have time to make, like, really... Some of y'all, this is like not so smart decisions. Those of you with regard to the work that you do, most definitely. No one wants a messy CEO, or those of you, as you get this upgrade, some of you are getting the upgrade. You're getting the promotion. You're getting the opportunity. But you get it for different reasons than others. And that creates some sort of conflict within the group dynamic. I feel like it's the Queen of Wands energy that's kind of like the leader of the pack here when it comes to this sort of Queen's energy, right? Study group dynamics, or you should be mindful of the group dynamics. There's a familial vibe on this. So if you're joining a company or you work for a company that's maybe like family owned, some of you could be getting an option or opportunity above somebody else who thought they should have the choice. This is like messy energy that isn't like your messy energy. Because the Emperor and the Empress vibe there. Who's like making the decisions here? Hey. Whatever the hell, this is all messy. But the thing is, you understand that. You understand that. This is like really professional energy too. So be professional, Capricorn. Ooh, Cappies. You know what, Capricorn? This is like the time in your life where you're like, you definitely have a lot of options. You have a lot of dating opportunities. You have like everything sort of laid out in front of you. And that's when you need to be very mindful of the choices that you are making. So it's kind of like if you start going out and eating a lot of fancy dinners, well, if you ate like all that food every night you went out, you'd have to worry about eating healthy. So some of y'all, this is about learning to compartmentalize. Some of you, it's almost like eat half of your plate. It's almost like this energy of you always need to feel like there's more. Not in a greedy way, but that like you don't need to have this, you don't need to have that, you don't need this relationship, you don't need this partnership. So be mindful of that void you're trying to fill. Yeah, some of you, drink more water. This is like, oh my goodness, right? Drink more like soups. Maybe if you're going to luncheons or things like that, a soup will fill you up quicker. So that way you like switch things the fuck up here. There's like really interesting vibes with you, Cappies. Moisturize, hydrate. This is like such an abundance energy with you. High Priestess, Five of Cups, the Hierophant energy. If you're going through something on a spiritual vibe, maybe some of y'all need to talk this out, work this out with a member of the clergy. That's almost giving the vibes of like Lent, or those of you if that like almost Passover energy here. Is there some sort of like religious vibes on this with you? For some of you, it could feel almost like a religious vibe with you. Pray on it, focus on it. I feel like you need to be happy single. Because there's that magician energy. Oh, wow. Your faith, trust, and hope. This is that temptation energy. This is that temptation energy. Especially if you're like going out and having a bunch of great dinners, right? Or you're going to a bunch of dinner parties and the food is absolutely great. But if you ate like that every night of the week, you would have to be mindful. So there's like this making healthy choices. Some of you just learning to compartmentalize. This ain't going to be easy, so you're going to have to make some really smart choices. Some of you, this is like planning ahead as well. So, some of you, better body positivity here, Capricorns. So that way you are making like some healthy choices. Because some of you, this could come across maybe not so healthy. So, whatever the fuck the vibe you got going on. You got a lot of learning and growth. Seven of Swords there with the Seven of Cups. This is kind of like counting calories, but not too... Some of y'all don't get too, like, sort of overwhelmed with that. Because the Seven of Cups vibe there is like the skinny girl vodkas, right? If you know the calories of the drinks that you drink. Those of you with regard to parties, you can't party all the time. So stay moisturized, stay hydrated. Oh, and there's the Three of Pentacle energy. Damn, work, love, life vibes with you. Capricorn, what's the realness with regard to where you're at right now in your life? The choices, the options, the people, the places, the things. With the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups there, some of you catfishing, gaslighting, ghosting, all the things you should be mindful of. This is like business dinners, or if you're going out for drinks after work, a lot of mindfulness when it comes to that. Oh, Lord, Cappies. This is accomplished energy, Capricorn, so don't muck up that energy. Don't muck up that energy. Oh, wow, Cappies. There's blessings. Emperor, the Empress, there's the Chariot vibes. Some of you, this almost speaks on that familial energy as well. There's the Two of Cups. There's the Ten of Pentacles. And there's the Queen of Pentacles. And there's the Nine of Cups. This is a lot like Great Gatsby vibes. You marry for money, you earn every penny. But some of you, that shouldn't overwhelm you. That's like just the reality of the choices that you make. Who wants you to sign contracts? Someone needs you far more than you need them, Capricorn. So just keep that in mind. Oh, sweet Jesus, Cappies. Moderation and make smart choices. Those of you, as the options, as the opportunities get bigger, you're going to have to look at things from a different perspective. So everything has a contract, everything you kind of pay attention to. And definitely focus on the codependencies. If you're going out to eat a lot, or this is some of you with, if you're going out for drinks, if this is what you have to do for work, mindfulness. It's mindfulness here. So, a lot of whining and dining with you. Some of you, if you are getting into a business partnership with somebody, be mindful of sort of their sort of family vibe as well, or whatever that sort of energy is. It's like if you're all about like being green, right? And then you want to start working for a company, but you don't realize that some of their affiliates are anything but. So there's almost that mindfulness of that with you. So if it's not like a religious like vibe with you, this could be like, it's gonna, yeah, whatever your sort of beliefs are, whatever is important to you, that's going to be something that, make sure you take that into consideration. You shouldn't be overwhelmed. You shouldn't be overwhelmed. Oh, enjoy this attention, but damn, moderation with you, Capricorn. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Especially those of you, I really feel like a lot of you can just go be happy on your own. You don't need like the pretense of something. That's what makes the difference. It's lacking the pretense. So maybe some of you are going to go corporate. Maybe some of you are going to stay kind of more local. Maybe more of like a mom pop type vibe. But some of you are just going to go choose to do your own fucking thing. A lot of whining and dining and trying to impress. Definitely don't sign any contracts or anything like that if you're inebriated. So some of y'all just drink water. Oh, this is what it is, and it shouldn't overwhelm you, but this changes like the group dynamics. So you go from Queens to Emperor and Empress energy right here, and then some of you, it's like choosing to do your own thing. So reality check when it comes to the choices that you make. Someone needs you far more than you need them. I feel like you're happy over here doing your own thing. And then you have like this thing right here. What's your favorite reality show? Some of you, this is like your favorite reality show. Real Housewives, any of those, if you like Love Island, anything like that. Some of you, this is like, it should be common sense. Some of this should be common sense, and it just sort of is. Those of you, when you change tax brackets, this changes everything. This definitely should inform your decision-making as well. So, moderation with you. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. Good luck, God bless, take what's yours, and leave what's not. Peace, love, and light, Capricorn. Enjoy this. So enjoy this. So that way you're able to make smart choices. Because some may seem good, but some might not be as good as what you think. There could be like the moral dilemma with you if the religion is important to you, or it's kind of the choice if you want to work for a company, but you know, you're like maybe like all about saving the earth, and it's kind of not that vibe. It's a personal choice. Nothing overly dramatic. It's just kind of like a personal choice. I feel like you pull away the sort of pretense to things, so that way you're happy with like not having the extravagance, and then you got like all the extravagance energy. So finding a sort of common middle ground with that. I'll tell you, know, for some of you, what it is you actually do want. Peace, love, and light.